here at Bellingrath Gardens and Home. Well, I grew up on the other side of the state in the southeastern corner of Alabama, Dothan, Alabama, which is kind of a farming community. I came here 11 years ago. I had been working at Callaway Gardens, another garden in the Deep South, for almost 20 years, and I came here to help restore a grand old lady at Bellingrath Gardens and Home. This was the first public garden that I went to as a student while I was majoring in horticulture at Auburn. For almost 80 years, visitors have been coming to this beautiful garden, Bellingrath. The garden that we're in is the Rose Garden, personally laid out by Mr. Bellingrath and his architect, George Rogers. The great thing about this garden is it's one of those classic southern gardens. And for years in the late 40s and 50s, this was the epitome of a southern garden, that all of the folks from the Northeast came down to the South to see the azaleas in bloom. So when we're in bloom in March, it's really the epitome of what a southern garden should be and is. The home is obviously the home of Mr. and Mrs. Bellingrath. It was built in 1935. It's a 15-room home, a little over 10,000 square feet. And Mrs. Bellingrath was an amazing collector. She loved porcelain, she loved silver, she loved antique furniture, and she collected with a gusto. And so it's filled with her personal collections. The Bellingrath family didn't have children, so all of the possessions and all of the furnishings were left to a foundation that Mr. Bellingrath created in 1950. And I certainly want to see Bellingrath Gardens and Home be successful, and the more things that make it attractive and wonderful, the more visitors who will come to see this beautiful garden. It's nice to have the work that you do, that you take pride in, admired by the community, and I've been here long enough that just feels like home.